Welcome to the Ivo Andric's house. This is the museum. It's now an event, so I cannot disturb, but it's a very beautiful museum and it's here in Herceg Novi. It's very beautiful and I like it. It's well done, it's decently made, it's well documented and it's honoring Ivo Andric. And I want to congratulate Herceg Novi to this, and it's again a European way to do it. It might be controversial, some of his views might be out of context, and I'm not a literary critic, but he is a Nobel laureate. You have honored him here in Herceg Novi with a monument. It's also a cultural center. There is now an event here to present some books or whatever. That's all completely European and absolutely fine. Congratulations, Herceg Novi. I want to contrast this with the Ivo Andric Center in Visegrad in Bosnia, because here's a big difference. Here in European Herceg Novi, the Nobel laureate is honored, and he has some controversial writings from his time, and it's okay. You have this past, and he is of course a very successful man, and he is decently explained, honored, maybe also not so much criticized here in Herceg Novi, but we also have some personalities in literature. We like them and we don't like them, and we want to present them in the best light, and that's completely understandable. And who really is in detailed interested in all his specific views? The thing is, in Visegrad, in the Ivo Andric town, it's absolutely different. It's full of Gavrilo Princip adulation. It's full of hatred against Austria, Germany, Europe, the West. It's full of admiration of terrorism. Everything he said there in terms of which can be abused for racial hatred is exaggerated and is underlined. There is the street of Mlada Bosna, and everything is basically endorsing genocidal culture. And here in European Montenegro, you don't see this. Obviously, Ivo Andric is a big personality. Like, let's compare him with his other Nobel laureate, with Mr. Handke. And these things are happening. I don't endorse the whole story, and of course I'm relatively critical to Mr. Handke. He's a left-wing nationalist and a genocide denier and a friend of Milosevic and all these things, and let's never forget it. It's terrible. But in Austria he's also all the controversial aspects are forgotten because he brought the Nobel Prize. And somehow I can understand the Austrian politicians. They probably don't care so much about the things he did in the Balkans and all the crimes against Kosovo and Bosnia. They just see, he is Nobel Prize winner, and they honor him. That's how politicians work. It's unfortunate, but it is like this. And I understand in Montenegro they also don't go in all the controversial writings of Ivo Andric, but they somehow see him as a Nobel Prize, the son of the city. He loved it here. They built him a museum and they do modern things in a modern way here. This is completely fine. I think so. Not completely, but at least. What I see in Ivo Andric Grad is the 21st century version of whatever we had it, trying to copy the Leni Riefenstahl. I would compare it. This is probably the best. Trying to build nice things, but with the underlying narrative of hatred, of disaster, and I reject it. I reject it completely. And again, I see in the contrast, because this is probably the most Serb dominated municipality in Herceg Novi, I see even here they're doing things very European. So that's very good. And very bad in Bosnia and Republika Srpska, Visegrad. That was a shock for me this summer. No, I'm learning also to contrast the things. I will also improve. And I see that Montenegro has massively improved, and I want to applaud Montenegro, European Herceg Novi. It is really amazing progress.